for breakfast at the Winnipeg Fringe Festival. It's Sunday night. Fourth day of the festival began on the 15th, and we're at venue number 2, MTC, up the alley, where Breadcrumbs is playing. There's a lineup outside, and we are talking to Sister Pilot, Heather Forgie, who is also the writer and director. And how's your brother Pontius doing?
Well, I happen to be an only child, actually, since you asked.
Well, it's a good lineup outside. This is the 4th of 8 shows.
Yep.
How are you holding up, and how have the audiences been?
Our audiences have been fantastic. The last one we had, it was a very responsive group of people. They laughed at the parts that I thought were funny, and I got a lot of positive comments afterwards. I'm not sure who was being sincere and who was just being nice, but either way, it was really good for my ego. So
I'd take it. We'll go
yeah,
with that.
exactly.
And the show is Breadcrumbs. It's a retelling of Hansel and Gretel set in a residential school system. And you did get a pretty nasty review from CBC.
I did.
They were seemed to be looking for a lecture and education, but that wasn't your goal.
Well, what I want to get people thinking about is the humans involved rather than the situation they were involved in. Because, I mean, every single Canadian already knows about residential schools. I'm not here to teach you about them. What I wanted people to do was just look at these kids and see them as normal kids and understand that they came from a loving family, just like 90% of the other kids in this country.
And what is your connection to this whole story? Is it just, I don't want to say just interest, but is it a larger interest? What fascinates with you, and what is the connection?
Well, it's been an issue that's been important to me for a long time, and I'm a substitute teacher. I've been working in the inner city for a couple of years, and a lot of the kids that I teach are Aboriginal, and they've got grandparents or even parents, because let's be honest, the last residential school didn't close till 1996, which is a little tidbit that a lot of people don't know, actually. And they are still dealing with some of the effects, and they're kids like every other kid. They like to play, they pick their nose, they're totally normal children. Who also happen to be Aboriginal, and they're singled out, and everybody either takes them on as a charity case or silently resents them because they're brown. And I really don't want to see that,
And the reactions afterwards, have people come up to you and given you direct comments?
Oh yeah, I've had a few people who said that they really enjoyed it. We actually had one woman here who had gone to a residential school, and she came up afterwards and she told me that she very much related to the story. So I take her criticism more than the CBC, to be honest.
And she didn't think of you as a do-good white person?
If she did, she didn't say so.
Well, it seems to be a good performance. We're going to check it out tonight on Sunday. There's a few more. There's 4 more after tonight. Let's see if I can get this. Tuesday. What time Tuesday?
3:30.
3:30. That's right. 3:30. Okay, I know the next one. Wednesday at 8:30. Friday at 1:45.
Yep.
And the final show being Saturday. At the Saturday evening show at 7. Not bad.
Yeah. And after that, it's Fringe Festival party at the King's Head, I'm sure,
and
next Saturday.
How are you and the cast holding up? This is halfway through. It is a heavier topic, so it does take its toll.
Well, and we've had a lot of talks and rehearsals, just sort of about our own viewpoints, questions, issues, and we all kind of, we sort of field questions for each other, and I think we've all sort of learned something about perspective just working on this together.
Heather Forgie, writer, director, Sister Pilot in Breadcrumbs. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Beer for breakfast at the Fringe. For Bruce and Big Mama, come out and fringe.